It's not unique to marketing. Everyone loves themselves a good A/B test, right? And we've done these. We learned about them in 8th grade science. We give one treatment to one group and one treatment to another and watch what happens. It's extremely intuitive. It's a powerful tool. But we shared last video our go dark with pacing test. And so that's our first way to address the insufficiency of A/B testing. In that test, we did go dark, but we continued to pace the spend so that we got more variability. In the test that I'm going to share with you today, we actually do not go dark. And this is a very important fact. We're going to look at a spend level test in LiftLab. Let's bring it up. So we're over in the experiment designer of LiftLab. And we're going to do a spend level test. And so what is unique about spend level tests is by design, in the beginning at least, they do not require you to go dark. And let's go ahead and run one. We're going to do a spend level test. We can pick one or multiple outcomes, maybe our online sales from the site, maybe our offline sales from the store, maybe all of our product categories. We need to know where in the media plan we're going to run this test. And our spend level test is used quite often to really understand branded search. It's a special experiment design that works quite well for branded search. We're going to set the parameters. We'll pick one of our sets of pairs. And now what's going to happen is in a portion of the country, we're going to spend up. And in a portion of the country, we're going to offset that by spending down. And the defaults here are 25. We can go bigger. We can spend up 50% and offset that by spending down 50%. And what we would then do is review the selections. And if we press schedule the experiment, it's off and running. We're going to start making changes to the campaigns. What's unique about this experiment is that we are going to see the effect of when we spend down, how many paid clicks from these branded campaigns do we forego? And when we spend up, how many more do we achieve? And they're not going to be equal. That's what's really fascinating about this. And it's why you need a spend level test. I can tell you for sure, if you go dark, if that's your instrument, if you're trying to measure something and you go dark, you will get 0 paid clicks. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. We're going to go on to say, and how many conversions do we lose? All right, that's the point of an A/B test. But there's something that you're leaving unanswered. What we want to know is when we spend less money, how many clicks do we forego? And when we spend more, how many do we gain? And like I said, they're not equal. This is a highly nonlinear relationship. What's unique to this test is instead of going dark and receiving 0 traffic, we're intentionally varying the spend and we're watching what happens. And this helps us to understand auction dynamics better than any other experiment that I can think of.